Yet another prequel. A prequel that we don't even need at all. When, of course, a movie came out in 1992, and that 5 minutes of the origins was a lot better than what this movie is going to be. Yeah, this is Derek Yasha, and today I'm going to tell you my thoughts on Dracula Untold. Yes, people. Yeah. So, first off, the trailer starts and we basically get a narration from this kid. Basically saying all this bullshit, whatever the fuck. Because who really cares up to this point, honestly? And from what you could tell, this is going to be a 300 knockoff. Except it's a fucking twist, okay? Oh, Dracula has to rely on going on a quest to find this vampire dude in order to make him a vampire so that he could use his powers in the war. Yeah, that's it, honestly. I mean, it looks like a 300 knockoff or rip-off, honestly. And people's gonna say, well, you're already late to the punch. People made reactions to this trailer. People are hyped for this movie. Well, I'm not hyped for this movie because it's just another cliched movie prequel. This movie did it a lot better, and it did it very nice in the first 5 minutes. The origins. Did we really need this prequel by Universal? I'm sorry. I'm just saying though, did we really need this fucking prequel? I mean, the way that I feel about it is you take away the awesome armor from Dracula and you put him in this wimpy armor, honestly. You put him in this fucking like 300 knockoff or Chronicles of Narnia knockoff armor. What the fuck? Seriously. And then not only that, it feels like it's going to be PG-13. Really. It's going to probably be PG-13. Well, the rating was not confirmed for it yet. And originally it was supposed to come out on October 7th. But they are moving it to October 17th. And I'll tell you what that reason why. First of all, they're going to want to put this shit into 3D, converted into 3D, just so that they can get money off of people. That's how greedy they are. They're going to make this thing into a 3D movie. I guarantee you that. If not, I apologize. I am sorry. And I am sorry for saying that. But it's up to this point where it's like I don't even care anymore, honestly. It's like how dare they disgrace the name of Dracula. And yes, this is my favorite, and I think this is the best one ever made. Honestly. Um I mean, what more could I say? It's gonna probably be garbage. It's gonna probably be terrible. It's gonna probably be a letdown. Honest to God. And it's just upsetting. Like, how could you do that? And it's just like people are gonna say, okay, well, vampires are coming back. Well, vampires has been dead since fucking Twilight. Okay? Twilight is the one that started the stupid ass vampire craze of gay sparkly vampires and PG-13 um vampires. Seriously, because this movie will probably be PG-13. And if not, I will apologize, but still, I'm not watching the movie. I'm not seeing it in theaters. I'm not going to get it on DVD or Blu-ray. I'm not going to even fucking Redbox it. And if it comes on Netflix, I'm not going to even Netflix it. What does that tell you right there, honestly? Because I am a fan of this. This is perfect. I mean, if you wanted to, all you could have did was get fucking Columbia. Yeah. You could have got Columbia if it could fucking show. Come on. You could show. Really? You're gonna fucking do this to me, honestly? I guess this movie is bad luck, man. Really. I mean, in the end, what is Dracula gonna do when he gets his powers? When he turns into a vampire finally? I mean, you see it in the trailer. He turns into a lot of bats, and I guess it attacks his enemies. Durr. And for some odd reason, I feel that that's stolen from somewhere where. Oh, wait a minute. I must be thinking about another movie. Yeah, that's right. Maleficent. Yeah, Maleficent had similar thing going on in the battle when she flew into her enemies. Yeah. So what does that tell you right there? This is unexpired. This is just an unoriginal train wreck. No lie, I'm telling you right now that this movie is just gonna be like, ugh. And it's gonna probably be up there with I, Frankenstein. And we know how that fucking went. And that went terribly. So what is it with this craze of turning our beloved franchises into this Twilight or Cirque du Free, however you say the name of that? What is this? Really, what the fuck is this? I'm just sick and tired of this, man, honestly. I mean, holy shit, they took RoboCop and they fucking ruined his ass by making a fucking remake. I'm not gonna fucking stand for this. I'm sorry. Me as a Dracula fan, and my icon being this, yeah, I'm not standing for it. I'm not. I am not standing for this bullshit. I'm sorry. If I think it's bullshit, it's fucking bullshit. To other people, this may look epic, this may look awesome, but to me, it's not. Because all you're gonna get in the end is just a lame Dracula movie. Not an epic movie like this. No. No. That first 5 minutes was fucking epic, honestly, of the origins. That's all we need. That's all the information we fucking needed on Dracula's origins. Not this bullshit where it's gonna probably be PG-13 or it's not gonna be hardcore R. Honestly, it's not. And if it is, I apologize again, but still, I feel that this movie is just gonna be an epic fail. And it's trying to be too many things. It's trying to be 300. It's trying to be like Maleficent a little bit. It's trying to be different movies. I'm just sick and tired of it, man, honestly. Wow. Wow. And I agree with Mike, OCP Communications, um, when he did one of the commentaries that he does when he goes on that website, Cinema Blend. I forgot exactly which one it was, but I remember him saying that he liked the origins in this. It was explained enough in this. We didn't need this movie. And I don't blame him for being angry about that. I'm angry about it too, and you could fucking see it. I mean, what more could I say? When it just comes down to it, this is gonna probably be a big flop in the theaters. Like, there's probably only gonna be 4 or 10 people that's gonna see it. Because other than that, probably people that doesn't see what this is and basically what kind of disappointment this movie is going to be. And you got a shitty rendition of Everybody Wants to Rule the World by some chick. Honestly, it's really that fucking bad. It's really that god awful. It's like, okay, you're doing strike one. Honestly, really, this is strike one. Strike two is making a shitty rendition song to one of my favorite songs by Tears of Fear. And it's such a horrible rendition. She can't even fucking sing, man. Ugh. And the beat of it is fucking horrible too. But getting back to this movie, really, it's gonna be your tip of the mill or your run of the mill movie where it's just gonna be cliched as fuck. We already seen this a dozen times. Honestly, how many more movies is gonna do this? Really? In this day and age, they can't come up with shit anymore, honestly. And I can't believe that I'm actually living in a world where horrible abominations exist like this. You just put it together. You get which one is the better movie. And some people are going to be like, oh, well, he's a nostalgic towards this movie because half of his life he was growing up with the movie. And this is the only Dracula that he loves, and he hates the 31 version, and he hates the 79 version, and he hates any adaptation of Dracula, and he only loves this. Well, the 31 version was okay. It was decent. And the 79 version was actually pretty good. It's on par with this, but hell, that's one of my favorite movies too, but this is my #1 favorite movie. And I feel that this did everything a lot better. And you have a better star, honestly. You have a better star. Luke Evans, on the other hand, what is he from? We don't fucking know. Maybe you know, but I don't know because he's probably a nobody. That's right. He's probably like Joe Kitterman. And we know how that went in the end. Honestly, and that was fucking terrible. And I feel that Luke Evans' acting is probably terrible. It's probably going to be terrible. As everyone's acting in the movie, and do I need to fucking explain more? Honestly, really? Do I really need to fucking explain more? No, I don't. But guess what? For me, this one always wins. This one is always the best. And it doesn't matter what adaptation of Dracula they come out with. It is never going to be as good as this. Really, it's never going to be good as this. Yeah, the video is called My Thoughts on Dracula Untold. Well, I could talk about different Dracula things too. And Dracula TV series on NBC, what a waste, man, honestly. But let me get back to Dracula Untold. Believe me, this it's gonna be a waste of money and a waste of time. Really. Anyways, guys, I leave you with that. I am out. Peace.